The election was yesterday, and I'm sure everyone has heard that Donald Trump is our new president. When asked who I voted for, I say, well, it really doesn't matter who I voted for. With the Electoral College the way it is, I know that my state will always vote Democrats, so whether I voted for Trump or Hillary, the results would be exactly the same. Now, I know that this particular election session has been a lot different in that states that are normally blue go red and all that shit, but you know what? My state was still blue, and I knew it was going to be blue, and it won in a fucking landslide. So knowing that, I chose not to vote. But then you hear,
Oh, but don't you want your voice to be heard?
well, my choices are between a loose cannon who could cause World War III and a person who uses underhanded tactics like hiring people to cause fights at our competitors' rallies, then gloat about it. I find myself sick thinking of voting for either person. My voice is heard in speaking out against the very system that elects these morons to office. You can feel how you want about the views of Bernie Sanders, but regardless, it's a rigged system where you need to either suck the dick of the Republicans or the Democrats. But both sides are so full of shit. Both sides are liars and dishonest. Then the news media deliberately tries to influence the election and how they want to cover the event. So when someone says you didn't vote, you have no right to talk about this election, I say fuck them. They're idiots. If I have no preference between these two candidates, it doesn't mean I'm uninformed. I'm very aware of how shitty both of them are. I don't buy into the hive mentality. You on Team Trump?
Or Team Hillary?
It saddens me that no one has come around and said, let's revamp the way we elect presidents. Let's make it so more points of views are heard. Let's make it so that there is more than simply left and right. But the problem is the people who get elected are elected by that very fucking system. So it's kind of hard to change that. But, even if someone did come around and said that, it wouldn't get done. Our country likes simplicity. It's the red pill or the blue pill. They work all day and have no time to think about stuff like that, because they're busy working. They're busy thinking about important things like putting the right kind of cheese on their sandwich or, I don't know, watching the latest fucking Kardashian shit. This is fucking ridiculous. But if we don't push for change, then the next cycle we're going to have just Trump versus another turd sandwich. And honestly, I've seen this so many times in my life. It's made me apathetic to voting at all. So I don't discourage people from voting. I don't. If you believe in these candidates and if you believe that they're going to actually do something good for the country, then you should vote for them. But you shouldn't feel guilty for not voting because you don't support either of them. And you don't really support any of the third-party candidates either. So what are your thoughts here? Because I just felt like making a video kind of venting and talking about these issues. What do you think about abstaining to vote? Do you think that it's what these people say? Do you think not voting gives up your right to have an opinion on the things that happen? Because I honestly think that's bullshit. I think it's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. You know what? At the very least, the social justice warriors are going crazy already. And, well, I find that part pretty damn funny. But you know what? I would have laughed no matter which side won because the other side is just going to be crying all over the place because of how their candidate didn't win. So I know this was kind of a little bit of a different video. It's more just me sitting here kind of venting, but I just wanted to get my views on the subject out there. I wanted to talk this out because I've been holding these thoughts in for a while, and I just really wanted to kind of talk them out a little bit and just see what you guys thought. See if you agree with me or disagree. This is the Booze and Bullshit Show. Normally, I make fun of shit, but you know what? There's serious things that we kind of have to talk about, too. So, it's not just shit happens that we make fun of it. There's a lot more to the Booze and Bullshit Show. If you like this video, you can subscribe for more content. You can check out my other videos where I have much more comedic tone. But this was a serious video and a serious tone for a very serious subject. So, let me know what you think in the comments down below. What are your thoughts of what I said here today?